afternoon, y'all. So, I didn't mention it earlier, but I hope everybody had a good weekend. I did. We got some floor laid in our house that we've been meaning to do for 2 years. But today, this afternoon, I'd like to tell you the story of a little lady who I call Amy, my wife. Probably the most influential person I have ever met, at least for me. We met mid-tour leave in 2003. I had a mid-tour leave of Iraq for 2 or 3 weeks. I came home and she was a friend of the family already. I just hadn't met her yet. And then I left back to Iraq, clearly. And then I eventually got out of the service and came home. And Amy and I started to hang out. Casually, and then before we were dating, she got to see kind of the worst parts of me after my service. I was pretty much drunk in a drunken stupor for 6 months to a year after I got out. She was there for those. She was there the time I got arrested. She was there, which is another story. It's a short one, but maybe later. She was there the night I threw up on her feet. And she still wanted to see me. No, at that time, I don't know. I must have been doing something right. Maybe she saw something in me. Clearly, nobody else did. So, I got back. I got done with my drinking stupor. And eventually, Amy and I started to date. At some point, just regular dating stuff. But at some point, she had to go back home to Oregon. We were in Idaho Falls at the time. She lost her jobs, and she had to move back. And I didn't have money. I mean, I had a place to stay. I was living with my parents after I got out, and I had a job. I was saving up some money to make a move. But on top of that, I started looking into colleges, and she happened to move back to Hillsboro, or Portland, Oregon, and that's where I ended up finding a college, my first college to attend, Portland Community College. I got my associate's degree there, my first degree in information systems. So I moved there with the pretense of going to school, and moved in with her and her family while I started going to school. No longer drinking, got my head on straight. Thank you very much to that lovely woman. And then I think I've sort of touched on the story of becoming a parent and waiting for things to be ready. And I think you've heard from there. But my moral of this story is I really wanted you guys to hear about Amy and what she has done to help me. She's kept me on the straight and narrow. She still continues to do so to this day. I have nothing to complain about, nothing that I would complain about. She is my center. So this video is all about her, and I will even dedicate this video to you, babe. So yeah, I mean, find the one thing that wants to keep you, that you want to keep on the straight and narrow for. Find that one thing. Doesn't always have to be a person. could be an ideology, could be your faith. It could be like me. It could be I found that person and she was definitely a kicker on that. She got me going. And she's kept my life straight, and we now have I think we have a wonderful life and a wonderful family. And it wouldn't be the same, and I would not be the same person had I not met her through those ridiculous circumstances of too many drinks. And that one happenstance that she was over at my parents' house visiting whenever I came home from Iraq for that mid-tour leave. So I have faith for a reason. and we'll discuss that at some other point. So thanks, babe. This one's for you. All right, thanks, guys.